I can't believe how dope these are. Like, I'm not even lying. I can't take this off my foot. I'm like, you know what I mean? Heyo guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shay Quay for those of you who don't know, and we're back for another real-time unboxing and review video. Now, you've seen from the title, today we are actually having another collab on the channel. Yes, this is a pair of the Off-White and Nike Air Force One mids. Mids agenda is coming strong for these. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and open them up. But before we jump into that, if you have been enjoying this video or any other pieces of my content, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, a comment and subscribing and all of that good stuff, that I'd be absolutely blessed. But enough with the chat, we're here for the crepes, so let's jump into this video. Why do I never remember scissors? Like, I'm gonna open stuff with my bare hands. I love you, really. So here we have the box then, and it's a pretty big boy box. It's kind of a little bit hefty. I'm not surprised though, because the kicks inside do have a bit of chunk on them. So, you know, that's what this has to house. No pun intended. Because what we have here is just bricks. Bricks on bricks on bricks. A lot of people are going to call this crepper brick. I don't think it is personally. But yeah, we just have this brick design all the way around the whole box. There's really nothing else on there, nothing to shout about really about the collab at all, apart from on the front lid here we do have Off-White and Nike on there. I mean, it's a pretty, I mean, they've done so many collabs at this point, I don't think they need to shout about it. On the front, as always, we do have the sizings. Since it's a personal pair, I want to pick myself up a size 5. I feel like I'm opening a treasure chest. I'm opening a treasure. When I say treasure chest, it makes me no. A treasure chest. Let's open this box. When we open up the lid then, as you can see, we do come hefty with that Off-White branding, which to be fair isn't unusual. We have the kind of Off-White motifs up here. Same with the tissue paper, it kind of replicates it but just in the blue. There's no real Nike branding on this at all. It is pretty much all just Off-White. So let's jump into the kicks. Ooh, okay. Oh my days. Bruh. This is like golf on crack. As always then, let's get deep into it. I'm going to pick one of these bad boys up. Now, I think it's pretty evident on why these are dubbed the pine greens, because this upper is constructed of this smooth leather, all in this green colorway. Now, it's unmistakably an Off-White kick, and it has many elements of kind of what we've seen on other Off-Whites on here. So not only do we have kind of these zip ties, but also the Helvetica text that we know so well, printed along the side here. We also then have some extra lacing, kind of similar to what we saw on the Lot 50s, kind of just dubbed over the top of these laces. We also have some kind of overlock stitching on the swoosh ticks, all in white. Again, very much an Off-White thing. Also with the orange tab, which I know has a specific name, but has completely evaded me at this point. There's kind of lots of different pieces of Off-White and Nike on this kick, and we will get into those a bit deeper when we're in those specific areas. But that's kind of a brief overview of those in-your-face iconic Off-White features. Since we mentioned the extra laces, I'm actually going to start up top here because it's a very busy section, the tongue and the laces. It's all dipped out in this green. There's no real other colour on the shoe. There is some slight white hints, but it really is just all greened up. So at the top here, in the top of the tongue, we have this stitching and air and swoosh tick up here. The air is very much in a pretty much retro kind of graffiti styled effect. That's kind of, I think, the whole purpose of the kick. Like I said, it goes into these green laces and some dubbed over laces, but to make it even busier, we also have a toggle up here, which is kind of in this clear plastic, again with a green little push down to release. It just has the swoosh tick on both of them, so that's a little bit of Nike branding for you. And then we do have this strap, and I'm not a mids girl at all. I'm not gonna hold you. I would have much preferred these probably to be highs, but I liked them so much I was like, I'm just gonna not care that it's a mid. But we also do have a strap on here, which is obviously Velcro. You can leave this, you know, I mean, style it how you want. Some people like it up top, some people like it hanging off, some people just gonna straight take it off. But it's a very extremely busy part of the kick. One other note about the laces is that when you do take them out, of course, we have the iconic shoe laces written on there in your quotation marks. At first glance, I thought this was just extra rope kind of belted across. But like the Dunks, it is actually a doubled up lace, which you are going to have to tie. Heading inside then, there's no shock or surprise that the inner sock liner has stayed completely in this pine green, and so has the sole. They are slightly different soles, but no dual branding. It's not like one Nike, one Off-White. It's literally just been off-whited up. So in the right crepe, we do have the off-white hand, and on the left crepe, we do have the iconic off-white face. Upon further inspection, when you actually look inside the kick, you can see further down, kind of in this part where your foot is sitting, we just have 0, 0, 0, and that's the exact same in the other one. I'm not exactly sure what that is meant to signify, but you got some numbers on your feet. The rest of the upper we've kind of really spoken about. You know, we've got the swoosh ticks, we've got that text. If you want to head to the back of the kick, here's a little bit of the switch up. So on the right kick, we do have some stitching of just off, signaling for off-white. And on the left, we do have this candle motif, which we don't really see, but it's also just a part of the brand. So that's a little bit of a different element that we haven't really seen kind of on these off-whites. If you want to then head to the back of the kick, here's where again we do have a little bit of a switch up. So we do have a little bit of a tab to help you pull these kicks on. In the same material running down the kick, we do have this strap on this portion of the back. It's kind of, it's rough material, you are going to feel that. And then we do just have this Nike Air tab, again all in the green just with some white stitching, and it's exactly the same on both kicks. Now let's creep down to that area of interest and that midsole and outsole. This is where it gets a little techie. This is where it kind of shook me a little bit. So we can see at first what you think is a normal kind of white midsole, but no. We come down a little bit to the air bubble unit, and I have to zoom on this because I don't know if you're going to see it straight away. It's actually got like a wavy effect. At the top here, at the front of the kick, it starts off really straight, but the further and further we get back, it kind of just rounds off and kind of gives the mischief wavy baby kind of crepe vibe, which I didn't really clock at first, but in the hand it is very apparent, and it's the same with the bubble unit. It's kind of got this wavy little effect going on. I think it's kind of sick. It's kind of given a little bit melted, a little bit extra. But if we want to talk about extra, let's address the elephant in the room, which is these big boy spikes, which I feel like probably put a lot of people off of this kick because it is extremely busy. Now, not only do we have this studded up sole, if we actually turn it to the inner, there is a block of it kind of coming out. It makes me feel like, I don't know, you know, I don't know if you've seen this. If anyone's seen Grease, when they're riding that car and the spikes start, or Mad Max, maybe it's on Mad Max, and the spikes start coming out the side, that's the energy it's giving me. And I don't really know why they're there. It also kind of reminds me a bit of a Sakai, since it kind of literally comes off that midsole and it's just giving you a little bit of a side piece. Do with your side piece what you will. It's just there and it's completely unnecessary, but I like unnecessary. To me, unnecessary is very necessary. Sole itself carries on this spike theme. I'm guessing these have got to wear away over time. I don't know how it's going to feel on feet. I'm really interested to try them on. Apart from that, it's kind of just an Air Force One bottom. We obviously got our target like ball areas right here. It does weirdly kind of have like a looking cut line through this. I don't know why that's there aesthetically. It kind of does feel like someone's done a madness in wood shop. But that's there also. There's no Nike branding on this or whatever. Normally, you know, if a normal Air Force, you're going to have that Nike there. But it's literally just been replaced with spikes. So yeah, I'm really intrigued to say what these are saying on feet. Let's talk size then, and if you're thinking, Shay, where the hell is this other crepe? It's actually still on my foot because I am so gassed with these. They fit so nice. There's a lot of contradictions on sizing in Air Force models, but having tried these on, I would honestly recommend staying true to size. I know a lot of people in the Air Force community do like to maybe half a size or full size down to minimize that creasing. That is really up to you, but I've kind of steering away doing that now. And with these, having tried these on feet, I don't think you need to do that, and I would definitely stay true to size. I don't want to take this shoe off. Like, it's so comfy. I'm going to just do the rest of the video with one crepe up here. I'm sorry. This bad boy's staying on. Guess voting time then, and here's why I just throw my opinion on you, whether you like it or not. I think these are a really solid kick. I think a lot of people are going to be a little bit shook because there is a lot of busyness and extraness going on. And I feel like people are going to worry they're not going to be able to style these. But I think you absolutely can. You just got to have some belief in yourself. They're nice. And the comfort, oh my days, the comfort is mad. And I'm really trying hard not to give them a souped up rating. But I think an 8.8 maybe? Alright then guys, that's the end of the video. I appreciate you guys making it to the end. As always, be sure to leave your thoughts and opinions down below because I love to know what you guys are saying. You know you're also welcome to come kick it with me on all the other social platforms that I appear. Links to everything will be in the description box down below, so there's no excuse for you not to come and say hey to me. Last but not least, do not forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe because not only does it help you out knowing what to pick up and just interact with people in the community, it also helps me know that I'm not producing absolute trash. So make sure you go ahead and do that. So until the next one, peace, love, and I'm out. I got these dropped to me before, like 5 minutes before I was leaving out the door for work. And I felt bad. Like I put the box in my yard. And then I had to dip, and it was like I just left my child in the house. It was like CPS was finna call me. I was like, how can I have the audacity to go to work when these crepes are sitting right here? Like they're so, I'm shook. If this was the Mids agenda and I wasn't on board, I'm an idiot because I didn't realize the comfort levels. This feels way comfier than an Air Force One low, and I'm shooketh to the core. I just need to tell everyone on the internet that they're wrong really quick. No, I can't say that on the internet because I'll get feds at my door saying that I wanted to do something when I didn't want to do nothing. I was just being hella extra and thinking that I could just kick up people's utes and that. And I'm not trying to do that, and I'm not trying to get arrested because I'm a really actual down-to-earth nice person, but I just need to shut up sometimes. I just read here after I did my review, right? The shoe includes a stud-laden outsole that complicates functionality but makes a statement. I think I want that on my tombstone. Because a bitch, that's a vibe. That's me right there. I'm not functional, but it's kind of fly. And as always, R.I.P. Virgil.